Y'all know it's BC, anything before Clarence don't make sense. I'm be reacting to Cory Hardrict and Tia Mowry, at the red carpet and just giving an update on their life. Also, you have Cory Hardrict speaking on his divorce for the first time, and you got to give a man credit because there's a lot of things that were being said about him, destroying his character, literally just trying to throw false notions on him that wasn't even real. But he had to literally be quiet because a real man doesn't give full vent to his soul. So I just want to touch on that. And everybody better stand up because you gotta understand who it is. It's
Be seen, you know me, can't you see? Yeah. Be seen, you know me, follow me, girl, yeah. Be seen, you know me, can't you see? Yeah. Be seen, you know me, follow me.
all right, that's it. So let's get right into it. I'm gonna touch on what he said here, and people gotta read between the lines. Pay attention. A lot of people like to just literally jump the gun and see it as a weakness. So that's why a lot of men don't like sharing how they feel. But just look at what he says, and then we're gonna go from there. Because that's why a lot of people don't.
It's tough when it feels like you're going through something alone and no one understands and, no one's there for you. And it's just like, when you're a man, especially a black man, they're like, oh, he's tough, he's strong. But it was a year and a half crying myself to sleep every night. Nobody.
You see that? And a lot of people may look at that and say, crying yourself to sleep. You don't understand when you invest everything into your family. When you're going hard to literally protect, guide, you're trying to create different ways in order to bring excitement. You're trying to fulfill people's needs. A man is an overall caretaker of the home because he has to be the protector. He has to be the person that sees what everybody is going through and figure out solutions. And a lot of people like to take that negative aspect. Oh, she found him on a bus stop. Listen to yourself. A lot of y'all probably was found on a bus stop and still on a bus stop. This man playing the movies, he took the opportunity and enhanced himself. He could have literally fell off, but he continued to move forward. So at the end of the day, that is stupid to keep saying, oh, she found him at a bus stop. Well, think about it. That's her. She found him at a bus stop. She should have just kept moving. Go find somebody else. But I'm going to tell you what's going on right now. A lot of people like to throw that narrative out there, but there's a lot of people that haven't done what Cory did with his opportunities.
Nobody see that.
Yeah.
Nobody see that.
Yeah.
You live 5 minutes away from your babies, you know what I'm saying? Because people who know Cory Hardrict know that his kids and his family was everything to him.
And usually, what ends up happening in situations like this, when you invest so much into your family, you lose track of yourself. And he is a good father. You can tell the way his kids react to him. You can tell just the fact that how he speaks about his children. A lot of people out there don't even talk about their kids in the manner in which he does. So this is a lot of people got to start looking at it from a different perspective and stop using that biased nature. Just because you are fanned out because over someone doesn't mean you take their side because you fanned out. It doesn't make any sense. But and another thing I want to show as well is when he was on the actual red carpet here. Let's see. Because I want to show this here. Because this was a good one. All right, watch what he says here.
How graceful you've gone about everything over the last year to be in this place where you are today. Describe it.
God's grace and a lot of patience and just being still. You know what I'm saying? And just
A lot of patience and being still, because one thing we have to understand, you have to endure long suffering. It builds character. Sometimes when you get up and move and you're making decisions, being impatient, being anxious at everything you do, you don't realize that you make a lot of bad decisions when you're impatient. You don't make the right calculated, prudent steps in order to be successful. And you see how he's like not moving too fast. He probably is not even trying to jump into a relationship too quick because he understands the totality that it took just to move forward and to be working, planning a new movie, still raising his kids. So it's like you got to think about the patience there. And nobody's saying he's a perfect guy, but at the end of the day, you got to understand something. Sometimes you got to see how the other person is behaving and why they're always giving full vent, because a lot of times when people speak too much about themselves or the situation that they were in and they're constantly saying a whole lot of nothing, it kind of shows you who they are.
Leading by example, you know what I'm saying? I'm just very determined and inspired just to keep moving forward and, taking care of my beautiful children, and everything is fine. Everyone loves everybody. You know what I'm saying? We're one big happy family. We're still a family. Everything is great.
You see the way he doesn't out her in any kind of way. There's no disrespect. A lot of people don't understand that. They don't understand how a person can literally trying to give you their perspective, but disrespecting and undermining someone at the same time.
It's all love.
How do you tune the noise out to stay as positive as you are?
I stay still and just do the work, a lot of praying, meditating.
You saw his son said you got to the way he looked at him. You can tell that he admires his father. That's a very good thing. It's a good trait. But I don't want to touch on it for too long. See the way that he's moving. So let's look at from the other perspective. Okay, let me go ahead and blot that out. And I'm gonna pull up actually, yeah, let me pull up this one here. And I want to pull this up here so people can see what I'm saying. So people can see. They don't understand that when you graduate from your marriage. Let's see how that gets you when you graduate from a good situation.
And on a Jackie Harry note, I just spoke with her at the Daytime Emmys.
I saw that.
She-
I saw that
You saw
interview.
it?
I did.
You know how protective she is of you. She
Very.
said, Tia needs a king.
She did.
Yes.
She did.
So are you looking for that king? Maybe a date here or there?
I will be honest with you. I took a little break with dating.
You were out there, now you're on a break.
I'm focusing. You know who I'm dating? Me.
I picked me.
Right.
I'm gonna translate that for you. She took a break because she can't find nothing. This straight trash. The people that you thought it was, the grass was greener on the other side. And a lot of women gonna keep praising her because they're in that same predicament. They left their situations because they thought it was something better out there. They wanted to have a hot girl summer. They wanted to be out there in them streets, and they realized real quick, ain't nothing out there. I'm dating myself. You see the stupid terminology people use, dating yourself. See, this is why a lot of these black women end up going towards the rainbow community. This is why a lot of them start switching up because they think that they just have to find this just impossible person that they're looking for that doesn't exist. This individual that is a made up, a fragment of their imagination, a figment of their imagination. And when I say a fragment as well, because it's so small that it doesn't matter where you go looking, your chances of finding that individual is slim to none, especially with that type of mentality, leaving a good situation in the family you have just to feel what? Dating yourself? It just sounds like to me that you're just incapable. You're incapable. You don't have the ability to make good decisions. And now you thinking, oh, these people out here was gonna do me better than my situation, being married for years, having a guy that's elevating himself, a man that loves his kids. And there's nothing on this guy. There's nothing proven. People keep saying things in the comments and making these false accusations, and there's nothing proven.
Now, I am becoming the partner that I want. So that takes time.
You're gonna
Yeah, becoming the partner you want. Rainbow community. This girl gonna be looking for females next up. You cannot make this up.
attract that energy.
No, and that's what I truly believe. So this is what I mean by I've been in solitude, learning a lot about myself, self-discovery. I'm reading this new book called
You mean after all these years, you 40-something damn years old, and you just not learning about yourself, and they like to blame it on somebody else. No, it's your self-esteem. In the great words, Cat Williams. It's called self-esteem. Esteem of yourself. This is just ignorant, it's stupid, and it shows you graduating from your marriage, have you dating yourself in a few months. You can't make this